What's up guys, my name is Michael. Welcome back to another video. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's the third generation of the exact same design from Apple on an iPhone. Apart from a few changes such as changing the design of the camera, adding a matte finish, and centering the Apple logo, it's pretty much the exact same phone, especially when you look at it from the front as the iPhone X released in 2017. And the feel in the hand with the rounded corners, Apple has been using this design since 2014. So in this video, I want to talk about if the iPhone has gotten super boring or not, whether or not that could be an issue, and also the future of iPhone design. So before we go ahead and jump in, make sure you drop a like on this video as it really helps out the channel, and also subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Let's go ahead and jump in. So some people may be kind of shocked when I say the iPhone 11 is boring. It's one of the best-selling iPhones ever. People love their iPhone 11 Pros. So I have a few things here I want to run by you just to kind of make my point a little bit more. So like I said, they've had the exact same round design since 2014, and this notch design has been around since 2017. We have the exact same notch size. There has been no reduction in the size of the notch. We have the exact same display resolution on the max size phones and the regular size phones. We have no USB-C. We've had Lightning since the initial release. And they have actually removed some features from the phone, such as 3D Touch, which can make my phone feel a little bit slower than an older phone such as the iPhone XS. And also the base models of these phones still come in 64 gigabytes. I would hope by 2019 Apple could sell the iPhone 11 Pro with at least 128 gigabytes because it has Pro in the name. No one uses 64 gigabyte phones anymore. So it's kind of annoying that Apple still sells 64 gig phones. So apart from that list of basically all negatives that I just listed, of course there are a whole bunch of positives with the iPhone. So I mentioned that the display is the exact same resolution, but they've added more brightness and they've added more functions for HDR and enhanced colors. I mentioned that the body has stayed the same, but they're not able to fit a much bigger battery inside. So as you can tell, they don't make any huge changes year over year when we're in the exact same design style, but they do add enough enhancements that change the way your iPhone feels as you use it day to day. So we are going to be getting a new iPhone this year, the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro. The rumors are pointing towards the fact that we might still see it in September. However, I'm skeptical due to all the events happening around the world right now that we're probably going to be seeing a delay, probably November, and we'll probably see the iPhone come out maybe late November, maybe December. So that's when we're going to be seeing the iPhone 12. And for that fact, that's why I'm still recommending that if people need an iPhone, you can still buy the iPhone 11 Pro and you're guaranteed to have a great phone for the next 3 years, 100% guaranteed. But if you do want to wait for the iPhone 12, here's what we're rumored to be getting. So they're going to be changing the design. That's going to be the main highlight of this year's iPhone. So the edges are going to be getting squared off. The Pro models are still going to have stainless steel, except it's not going to feel as pillow-like in your phone. I know it sounds kind of weird that I'm calling a phone pillow-like, but it really just does feel huge and just kind of rounded and just in your way when you're holding it in your phone. It doesn't feel as sleek. It doesn't have the edges, for example, of like a Samsung phone or a OnePlus phone. So it just feels like there's no lines on it. It just kind of looks like a minivan, if you will. So it'd be kind of nice if Apple can add the rounded corners of the 2018 or the 2020 iPad Pro and give it more of a boxy design. And also with the new squared corners, we are going to be getting a smaller notch. These have been confirmed with the leaks. So a squared design and a smaller notch. I can just already see in my head how Apple is going to be marketing this phone. They don't even need to include any new features for people to want to buy this iPhone. They're going to see that it's going to look different with the squared edges and the smaller notch, and they're going to jump all over it. And that exact reason is why I love the iPhone 11 Pro right now. It's not a redesign, it's not a huge upgrade, but Apple has added so many small refinements and they've perfected this design of iPhone that it is perfect to use day to day as my daily driver. Battery life is fantastic, the screen brightness is unbelievable, the speakers are fantastic, and if it doesn't have the squared off edges and a smaller notch, that's okay because this phone is so refined and it's super fast with the A13 chip that it's going to last for years to come. So you can mark my words that the iPhone 12 Pro is not going to have as many small new features and enhancements as, say, for example, the iPhone 11 Pro did. Because Apple's going to change up the design, and that's going to be the #1 focus of the year. They're going to make the corners more square, they're going to make the notch smaller, and they're going to add a new LiDAR sensor to the camera. And that's pretty much it. Alongside iOS 14, that's what's going to make this phone look new, but anyone can upgrade to iOS 14. So this iPhone 11 Pro is going to be getting a huge upgrade in the fall here. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. I'd like to have a conversation with you. So tell me in the comments what your opinion is on this. And I'd like to hear what you guys think about the TikTok upgrade cycle of iPhones. Are you a fan of the more refined iPhones as the generation goes on? Or are you a fan of getting the latest and greatest as the iPhone changes design, as you want the newest looking iPhone? So tell me in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Once again, my name is Michael. I'll see you in the next video.